So this one comes up a lot, but what can teachers do to help students reduce test anxiety? A lot of students, and I would say most students, would say that they have some kind of test anxiety. And as teachers, we experienced that when we were students. Now, I think the biggest thing to help with test anxiety is to communicate expectations. Now, we can clearly communicate expectations in a number of ways, but my preferred way to do that is to give practice tests and then to analyze those tests. So this is what your summative assessment is going to look like. We're going to practice it here by doing a section at a time, and we'll go through those questions. What are the best way to answer these kinds of questions? So if it's a multiple choice question, what are multiple choice strategies? If it's an essay question, what are good essay strategies? Then we go through it as a whole class. I analyze the data, so I'll put it in a spreadsheet. We'll see how students are doing, and then I can talk about, hey, a lot of you guys missed this one. Let's talk about why maybe you missed it, and giving them experience with that. I also love the idea of, instead of having one huge summative assessment, break it up into a lot of smaller assessments so that they can practice along the way. So more frequent quizzes is going to reduce test anxiety in the long run, especially if the weighting is commensurate with that, right? So instead of having one test worth 50% of your grade, if you have 10 tests worth 5% of your grade or something like that, then that makes a difference for students as well. And then just talking about general test taking strategies, getting enough sleep, having a good breakfast, maybe some meditation or other things that help students to relax. We can go through a lot of those things as teachers, and all of those help reduce test anxiety.